Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of us can relate to: relationships. Just like in the world of high fashion, relationships can be complicated. You have your ups, your downs, and sometimes you just need to know when to strut away. But before you make any rash decisions, let's explore those moments when you feel a little off. You know, when you're questioning everything? Specifically, we'll be discussing 5 signs that your relationship is not over yet. Stay tuned. Communication, my dears, is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It's the glue that holds everything together, the thread that weaves the fabric of your connection. Without it, even the strongest bonds can fray and unravel. It's the foundation, the walls and the roof, all rolled into one. Just like a house needs a solid structure to stand tall, a relationship needs open and honest communication to thrive and grow. When you can talk openly and honestly with your partner, you create a safe space for vulnerability and growth. This safe space allows both of you to express your true selves without fear of judgment or rejection. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying on a gorgeous gown for a photo shoot, but it's a bit snug in the bust. You wouldn't just stand there feeling uncomfortable and restricted, would you? You wouldn't just suffer in silence, would you? No. You'd speak up, letting the designer know that adjustments are needed. You'd tell the designer, darling, this needs a little more room to breathe. And just like that, the gown is altered to fit you perfectly, making you feel comfortable and confident. The same goes for relationships. If something is bothering you, speak up. Don't let small issues turn into big problems. If something is bothering you, speak up. Addressing issues early on prevents misunderstandings and resentment from building up. Don't let resentment fester like a bad spray tan. Unresolved issues can lead to frustration and distance between you and your partner. A healthy relationship thrives on open communication. It's the key to understanding each other's needs, desires, and concerns. You should be able to share your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. This mutual respect and understanding strengthen your bond. And listening is just as important as speaking. Truly hearing your partner shows that you value their perspective. Really tune into what your partner is saying. Active listening involves more than just hearing words. It means understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. Pay attention to their body language, their tone of voice. These nonverbal cues can reveal a lot about how they truly feel. Sometimes, the most important messages are unspoken. A look, a touch, or a gesture can convey more than words ever could. Now, I'm not saying you need to dissect every little thing. Pick your battles, darlings. Not every issue needs to be a deep conversation. But when it comes to the big stuff, the stuff that truly matters, don't be afraid to lay it all out on the table. Honest communication about important issues is crucial, because when you can communicate openly and honestly with each other, you create a bond that's unbreakable. This bond becomes the lifeline of your relationship, allowing it to withstand any storm. Let's talk about laughter, shall we? It's one of those magical ingredients that can transform a relationship from mundane to extraordinary. Because, honey, life is too short to be serious all the time. We all have our share of stress and responsibilities, but laughter can be a wonderful escape. A relationship should be a source of joy, a place where you can let loose and be your silliest self. It's about creating a safe space where both partners can be vulnerable and authentic. Remember those early days of dating, when you couldn't stop giggling and making eyes at each other? Those moments are precious and set the foundation for a lasting bond. That spark, that sense of playfulness, it's like a magic potion that keeps the relationship fresh and exciting. It's what makes you look forward to spending time together. Now, I'm not saying you need to be cracking jokes every second of the day, but finding humor in the little things can make a big difference. But if you can still find humor in the everyday moments, if you can laugh together, even when things are tough, well, that's a sign that the love is still there. It's a testament to your resilience as a couple. Think about it. Shared laughter creates intimacy. It's a way of building a deeper connection, one that goes beyond words. It's a way of connecting on a deeper level, of saying, I get you. It's about understanding each other's quirks and loving them anyway. I see your quirks and I love them. It's about acceptance and appreciation, which are crucial for any relationship to thrive. And who doesn't want to feel seen and loved for who they truly are? It's one of the most fulfilling feelings in the world. So, go ahead, be goofy. Don't be afraid to let your guard down and show your playful side. Have a dance party in your living room. Turn up the music and let loose, even if you have two left feet. Tell each other terrible jokes. Embrace the silliness. It's these moments that create lasting memories. Because when you can laugh together, you're not just partners, you're best friends. And that's a beautiful thing. It's the glue that holds you together through thick and thin. Chapter 3. Conflict Resolution, Turning Fights into Fashionable Compromises. Now let's talk about conflict. It's a natural part of any relationship, and it's something that every couple will face at some point. The key is not to avoid conflict, but to learn how to handle it in a way that strengthens your relationship. Because let's face it, even in the most picture-perfect relationships, disagreements are inevitable. They can arise from the smallest of things, like what to have for dinner, to more significant issues like financial decisions or family matters. It's like trying to walk in sky-high heels on a cobblestone street. You're bound to stumble. But just like you can learn to walk gracefully in those heels, you can also learn to navigate conflicts with poise and understanding. But it's how you handle those stumbles that makes all the difference. Do you let them trip you up, or do you use them as opportunities to grow closer and stronger as a couple? In a healthy relationship, conflict isn't something to be feared. It's a chance to learn more about each other, to understand your partner's needs and desires better, and to find ways to meet in the middle. It's an opportunity for growth, a chance to understand each other's perspectives and find a compromise that works for both of you. This process can bring you closer together and help you build a stronger bond. Think of it like designing a couture gown. The designer has a vision, but the client's preferences are equally important. Both need to be considered to create a masterpiece. You have the designer's vision, and then you have the client's preferences. It's about blending these ideas harmoniously to create something truly spectacular. It's about finding that perfect balance, that harmonious blend of ideas to create something truly spectacular. This is the same approach you should take when resolving conflicts in your relationship. So the next time you and your partner find yourselves at odds, take a deep breath and approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Remember, it's not about who's right or wrong, but about finding a solution that works for both of you. Listen to each other's points of view, even if you don't agree with them. This shows respect and willingness to understand where your partner is coming from. And remember, it's not about winning or losing. It's about finding a solution that works for both of you. Compromise is key, and it often leads to a deeper connection and mutual respect. Because when you can resolve conflicts effectively, you build trust and respect, and that's the foundation of a strong and lasting relationship. By turning fights into fashionable compromises, you create a partnership that can weather any storm and flourish in the long run. Chapter 4. Shared Dreams, Building a Runway Towards the Future Together. Darlings, let's talk about the importance of shared goals and values. Because in a relationship, you're not just two individuals walking side by side. You're a team, working together to create a shared future. Imagine you're on a runway, but you and your partner are walking in opposite directions. Chaos, right? That's what happens when your goals and values are misaligned. You end up pulling in different directions, and the relationship suffers. But when you have shared dreams, when you're both striving for the same things, it's like walking that runway hand in hand. You're a united front, supporting each other every step of the way. Now, I'm not saying you need to have identical aspirations, but it's crucial that your core values align. Do you both prioritize family? Are you both ambitious and driven? Do you share a similar outlook on life? When your values are in sync, it creates a sense of harmony and understanding. You're both on the same page, working towards a common goal, and that's a powerful thing. Chapter 5. Respect and Support, the Ultimate Power. Couple Ingredients. And finally, darlings, let's talk about the importance of mutual respect and support. Because in a world that can be harsh and unforgiving, your relationship should be a safe haven, a place where you feel valued, cherished, and empowered. Respect means treating each other with kindness and consideration, even when you disagree. It's about valuing each other's opinions, even if they differ from your own. It's about celebrating each other's successes and offering a shoulder to cry on during times of need. Support means being there for each other through thick and thin. It's about cheering each other on as you pursue your dreams and offering a helping hand when life throws you a curveball. It's about being each other's biggest fans no matter what. When you have mutual respect and support, you create an unbreakable bond. You become each other's rock, a source of strength and inspiration. And that, my dears, is the foundation of a truly loving and lasting relationship. Outro is your relationship meant to be. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more relationship tips and advice. Remember, relationships can be challenging, but they can also be incredibly rewarding. If you see these 5 signs in your own relationship, take it as a positive sign. It means you've got something special, something worth fighting for. So go out there and make it work. And remember, like a stunning runway look, a great relationship takes effort, but the results are always worth it. See you next time.